By way of the Wasatch Mountains, tonight we've got everything. Live stream, food, Umaru-chan, and gaming. Tonight we've got a live stream of Ni no Kuni 2, Revenant Kingdom. So, stop whatever you're doing, lock the doggy in the barn, put on a pot of joe. Because this train has no brakes. Now, Ni no Kuni 2, Revenant Kingdom. This isn't a game with which I'm unfamiliar. I've actually played it before and beaten it before, including the downloadable content. However, I've been looking forward to playing it once again. Admittedly, the style kind of didn't interest me at first, aesthetically. But it grew on me after a while, along with an engrossing story and pretty innovative gameplay befitting of an action role-playing game. It won me over. And well, I figure we might as well do it again. Now, if only we can get these graphics fixed. So I figure after having played, Yakuza Like a Dragon, I figure we go for a change of pace, something different aesthetically, and what else? Something to take our mind off the violence, even though this game, if you put your mind to it, I mean, if you make this game like, maybe, if you change a few things, this game could be like a violent actioner in the mold of Final Fantasy 15, or maybe even The Witcher. I mean, assassinations, coups, having to defend your young kingdom. Use your imagination. So, with Umaru-chan as our co-pilot, let's begin.
偉大なる王の物語である。クライン大統領、間もなく到着します。あれは。
That's how you begin a movie. I mean a game.
第一章ゴロネールの動乱。準備完了しました。では始めるとしよう。
この音は。なんだ。
なんだ。何が起こったんだ。
僕はエヴァンドリス・ファン・ニャンダール。この国の王である。お前は何者だ。
そんなことよりここはどこだ。これはどうなってる。
止まれ。待て。
おい。なあ。何？なあ。
I like how he's just talking down to him. Holy mackerel. Talking down to him as if he were the ruler of a third world country. The likes of which he's pushed around undoubtedly many times and forced to accept humiliating concessions.
不法侵入者め、もう逃げられないぞ。お前たち、あの者を捕らえよ。
何の音だ。こっちだ。状況は変わったんだ。狙いはお前だ。下がってろ。
And that's what I like about this game. I know everybody has their predilections, you know, particularly with the whole turn-based thing and action role-playing games and whatnot. But this is an interesting change of pace, don't you think? I mean, the game set in this kind of medieval aesthetic is the one with the action role-playing game, and Yakuza Like a Dragon is the one one with the traditional Japanese role-playing game turn-based design. So it's kind of an interesting juxtaposition.
おい
そんな。
おいはっ
He's dead, but I can take a message.
儀式の準備で手薄になっているところを一気に攻める。
All right.
実に大胆かつスマートな作戦でございます。しかし戦王ラウゼオはしぶとい男でしたな。
I like how he's doing that stereotypically evil, those stereotypically evil hand gestures. That's convincing right there. That's convincing.
大した問題ではない。あくまでそれも想定の範囲内だ。ラウゼオの病死を疑う者もいない今、あの邪魔なエヴァ。
はい。ゴロネール王国の王権は完全にマウ族のものとなりましょう。
ついに我らの宿願が果たされる時が来たのだ。チュー！
ご報告です集団員様。ターゲットを取り逃がしました。
なんだと。
取り逃がした。はい。プラン B に切り替えるまでだ。準備しておけ、黒騎士。
I don't get it. Can't you just put a few mouse traps around and then, you know, couldn't the one kid with the tail just put a few mouse traps in that, you know, with some cheese and that would have solved everything? Just thinking out loud here.
Na. Ah. よし。
A poor kitty.
やっちまうぞ。
おい。や。せい。
I like how intuitive and easy to use the controls are. And even as the game becomes more complex, you know, you can cast more spells and whatnot, and you have to chase some enemies around and target vulnerabilities and whatnot. It still retains that simple feel. I mean, I think that's what a lot of people kind of want from a role-playing game nowadays. You know, if I have to mash like a billion buttons, then, you know, in a role-playing game, then something is wrong. Something... Alright, let's see what else we've got here on the... God damn it. Alright, now that our lighting should be behind us, let us resume our wonderful playthrough. I guess those are some elite guardsmen ahead. Supposedly the elite of the Ding Dong Dell military, signifying that they've each written books about with much to do about nothing, if they're anything like the elite, like the so-called elite over here, the elite warfighters over here.
Nah.
How to make love to an elite guardsman. Ay, shit. Shit. Well, how the hell should I have known? Damn.
Nah.
How to make love to an elite guardsman. Chicken soup for the elite guardsman's soul. And I get the sense that some of those guys were bullshitters. Well, look away, you goddamn mouse. Or whatever you are. We're not really here. Ah, bloody genius. You really don't use the block command that often, if memory serves. I mean, your characters... I mean, this game's so easy that it's just that, you know, it's just... You don't really need to. I mean, you could practically walk into every battle like Rocky Balboa and not take anything.
Oi.
Ah, okay.
Ah,
ありがとう。
ah.
ねえ。はい。
So I guess you could say he was kind of like you know, Michael Cohen, I guess.
いや、
そんな。
なあ、
はい。
Ah, there always is. Almost always is. So generally the treasure chests in this game will be pretty easy to locate. Too lazy to open my Neo Seeker guide right now. But their guides are fairly reliable if they're anything like the Yakuza Like the Dragon guide.
ありがとう。
では。
ああ。
あれは黒騎士です。いいですか。ねえ。
うん。
はい。
and some devious rituals, the likes of which would be inappropriate for this conversation, given present circumstances.
Ah.
Dresses him up in a clown suit.
Na.
ええ
How convenient.
Hi.
Oh, how convenient. Wonderful.
さ
Oh, okay. So, rat slicer. No, I think Evan could use that. Ah, 2 melee weapons. Okay. You'll gain some really, really good weapons when you get to that DLC tower. What's its name? What's its name? The lair of whatever the fuck it was. You know, but it was a good place to level up, get some really, really good weapons, and once you level up a fair bit, you can pretty much grab any achievement you want in this game. Well, sorry, jeez.
Ah.
さ エヴァン様
Na.
はい
Behind you, turkeys! I prefer that to all this lousy, lascivious sneaking around. Ain't nobody got time for that. Never hurts to make sure, as far as treasure chests go. And on we go. It's the one book that nobody ever reads. Ah, here we are, on proper governance.
お
ほ
さ はい
う。
ね
いや、
え。ええ。
Then he had no choice but to build a wall on the southern border.
はい。エヴァン様。ええ。 そんな。さあ。
Ha! I like that ding dong well.
油断するなよ。やっ、
お怪我ありませんか。
I just remembered that you can't whore the battle. I mean, abuse the ranged weapon function too much.
ええ。 さあ。 はい。
ほう。
Yo, I'm pretty sure those monsters had families too. Hell, I'm just saying. So as I've said before, you know, initially, you know, coming from, you know, all these photorealistic games that try to strive as close to reality as possible, you know, like Yakuza and Neo, and at the time Neo and whatnot. This game initially,
ここは私が。
I was kind of cynical about this game at first, but you know, eventually it grew on me, particularly with the story and the
もう
gameplay.
少しです。
And as I've said, you know, every once in a while you just need a change up. I mean, I've gone from playing Neo
はい。
and Nier Automata, all these games with fairly dark settings, you know, and heavy, mature themes.
エヴァン様。もう少しです。
Now suddenly something like this, which is kind of a bit more lighthearted. You know, I mean, you can only go with that aesthetic for so long before it's just, ugh, get me out of here.
すぐに片付けます。お怪我ありませんか。
I'd expect the characters to be kind of a little bit more, I don't know, muddier after this, you know, being in the sewers and all, unless these cats and mice, you know, shit water or something. You know, but that's just me. Let's go with automatic for now. Yep, don't forget to use those skills. I mean, you never know when they can. I mean, those have saved me from certain defeat time and time again. And without further ado, we're gonna keep this show on the road. You can jump over this, right? Sure to grab as many treasure chests as you can. I believe you get an achievement out of this. I mean, this game, the dungeons aren't really that complex, so you don't really have to worry about missing too much. I mean, should we go back to that? Nah, no need. Alright, so we're gonna mosey on over here. See what's up here. Hopefully there's another treasure chest. Oh, wait, we were just here, weren't we? Must be me getting all old and shit. You know, come to think of it, I think Aranella, well, whatever her name is, I think that's it. You know, she would have made an interesting, you know, permanent party member. I mean, you know, she had like all these combat skills. I mean, at least the game as it is only has, at the end of the day, you only get like what, 2 female characters in the party, and other than that, it's pretty much a sausage fest. Same thing with. Almost the same thing with Dragon Quest. With Dragon Quest 11. And same thing with Yakuza. You pretty much have only one female party member, because the other one is pretty much an optional character. It's, I don't know, you would have wished for a little more diversity, but, you know, particularly in terms of female characters, but what are you gonna do?
ある。
見つけましたよ、エヴァン様。あなたにはここで死んでいただかねばなりません。
中大員。
長きにわたるニャウ族の王権は終わりを迎えるのです。さあ、逃げ場のない地下水道。あなたたちは袋のネズミですよ。
ここは私が時間を稼ぎます。黒騎士相手では勝ち目がありません。でもあるわ。エヴァン様はゴロネール王国の希望です。こんなところで終わってはいけません。
エヴァン。
Yeah, you know, Nella would have been a really, really interesting character to have for the entire game. I mean, you know, how did she come to be in the employ of, you know, the royalty of Ding Dong Dell?
No.
How did she develop all these interesting skills? I mean, she seemed to be like a kind of like a warrior, kind of scholar type. You know, how did she get those skills? I mean, how did she find herself in the employ of the royal family? Why do you lose hair where you can least afford it, and grow hair where you don't want to see it as you get older? I mean, these are questions that no one can really answer unless you're the Yep, life's greatest mysteries. Some mysteries were just never meant to be solved, I guess. Ah, this is right where we came from, okay. So supposedly at the end of the game, the character, what's his name, Ferdinand, that's supposedly the child of, that's Evan's child. But with whom, though? You'd have to... I mean, I guess it's implied that it's Tanny, the girl with the red hair. The wildling girl you find. I don't know, but you don't really see anything suggesting the two have an affinity, anything beyond, like, during the storyline where... You know, the two having any sort of affinity beyond, you know, hey, you know, this guy's a part, you know, we're both in the same party, you know, we're both friends, that sort of thing. I guess, like, there's, like, a definitive edition coming out soon. Maybe that will explain all you know, these, discrepancies. I don't know. If I'm not mistaken, there's a boss fight coming up, but, you know, it's really not that too bad of a battle. Wait, Wait, it can talk!
油断するなよ。
そんな。
Just spam these skills. I knew I should have saved those skills.
アルフィニー、しっかりして。エヴァン様、王におなりください。王妃様が亡くなられたあの日から、私はエヴァン様の母であり、姉であり、友でありたいと思ってきました。分かってる、分かってるよ。私はエヴァン様の未来を、立派な王となられる姿を見とうございました。でも王になるなんてやっぱり無理だよ。王なんて僕には無理なんだよ。エヴァン様は誰よりも優しい心をお持ちです。エヴァン様、私には見えます。みんなが笑っている素晴らしい国、アルフィニー。その国を治めているエヴァン様の姿が、エヴァン様、真の王となり、この世界をお救いください。アルフィニー、アルフィニー、アルフィニー。分かったよ、アル。やってみる。僕は作るんだ、みんなが笑っていられる国を。アルが望んだ王国を。
物音がしたぞ。いたか。ここは危ない。行くぞ。
アル。
It appears we got a couple viewers here. Welcome to the party, lads.
何がそんなに悲しいの？
one of you left.
何がって大切な人がいなくなったんだ。ずっと一緒にいてくれると思っていたのに。
Wait, there's no,
そうなんだ。それは悲しいね。でもさ、別れがあった代わりに出会い。そう、大切な人と別れてすごく悲しいかもしれないけど、出会いもあったんじゃない？ これからもっともっといろんな人と出会うかもしれない。その中にはまた大切に思える人ができるかもしれない。生きるって難しいよね。大切な人と別れて、その代わりに誰かと出会って、いろんなことに迷いながらゆっくりと歩いていくものなんだと思う。
そうだね。
ごめんごめん、なんか偉そうに言ってるけど、
Ah, my iPhone can't type for
ある
shit.
人か
Holy
ら教えても
mackerel.
らったことなんだよね。
ある人。
じゃあ僕はもう行くね。また気が向いたら会いに来るね。
Yeah, there is
じゃあ
a special edition of this coming out. Oh, wait, or it should be out already. Oh, it's been out for a while already. Well, what am I thinking here? I thought they were coming out with another edition to explain, like, some of the plot holes, like, and whatnot, and possibly add some new features, but I guess not. That would have been nice, considering how Dragon Quest XI is consistently being upgraded and whatnot. But it seems like the definitive edition is what they say it will be.
あ
ううん。
Ah, you can't really access the menu just quite yet.
あなあ。
ねえ。
うん。
You know, I was really hoping that the food trucks would make their way out to my apartment complex, but I guess not. Guess I'll probably have to either snack it tonight or probably order some DoorDash.
Hmm.
ねえ。
Well, I tried to rule it like a king.
なあ
The freaking Democrats always got in the way. Or the Republicans.
ううん。僕は王になる。僕はあると約束したんだ。誰もが笑っていられる王国を作るって。
そうか。分かった。お前の好きにすればいいさ。俺もいろいろと迷ったが決めたよ。
I'm going for a nice quiet life in the mountains. Screw all this leadership
こ
shit.
の世界で生きていく。エヴァン、お前と一緒にな。
ローラン、
悲しみに暮れながらもエヴァンは王となり混乱する世界を変えることを決意する。ローランもまたエヴァンに何かを感じ、共に険しき道を歩むことになるのである。第2章エヴァンの国。
Yes, here we call him Sheldon Adelson.
Oh.
コロネール王国守護神ベルガ神は私を王と認めた。これで私は正式にこのゴロネール王国の国王となったのだ。
なあ、
よし。
ね
ああ、
Let's give him the... Oh, the fiery broadsword. Should we? Should we? You know? Yeah, well, we'll just roll with that for the time being.
うん
よし。
I like your thinking, kiddo. All right. You have to see, this is what games nowadays are missing, you know, with the emphasis on photorealism, they forgot about, you know, the world map. I mean, you know, and I like how the world map here kind of balances. It looks amazing. I mean, it looks wonderful. It doesn't. Of course, you know, the characters are chibi. Of course, you know all the. But it still manages to strike that balance between, you know, between convincing visuals and that same, you know, Japanese role-playing game feel. You know what I mean? So I heard Kingdom Hearts was coming over to the PC, and I'm like, gee, it only took like, what, 20 years? Damn. The first Kingdom Hearts, anyway. Probably gonna do maybe a quest or two, and then probably head to that canyon. Because I know over here there's a little quest you gotta do to...
油断するなよ。
I've never seen let's kill it just to be sure. Never seen a Whamster. Don't be fooled. This lady was actually a freedom fighter in her younger days.
うざったいやつだね。
エヴァ、助けるぞ。
頑張ろうね。 よ。
あんたたち、どうやらこの子たちが見えるみたいだね。一緒に戦えば心強い味方になってくれるよ。
Oh, well, why didn't we think of that?
No.
ありがとね。まったく。そうね。あら。まあ、
はい。
うん。
Honestly, I never really used the higgledies that much, if memory serves me correctly. There is a nice achievement, though, involved with them, though. I'm gonna have to look that up again. As you may have no doubt undoubtedly noticed, you'll level up pretty quickly in this game. See, look, you really, most of the time you don't even need to evade or block. If you're playing this game on normal mode, I can't test to hard mode, but the only time I ever had to switch to hard mode was to beat one of the end game notorious monsters you had to fight. And even then, you know, with some of the weapons you get from DLC, from the the lair, the Lord of the Lair, or whatever the hell that is, it's fairly easy, that boss. Wait, no. Ah, fudge. Oh, there it is. Damn, I'm burping like a motherfucker here. No, we're not interested. Ah, you son of a bitch. Ah! Darn it! Oh, just pretend I just did do that. Oh! Ha!
なあ
Well, maybe except for this one guy.
行こう。
頼りにしてるぞ
頑張ろうね。
始めるぞ
みんな気をつけて。
All right. I don't know, what do you think? Should we do Cloud Call Canyon tonight? Maybe we will later tonight, but I've got to eat. You can see I'm snacking. Snacking is the tool of the devil. Sometimes, you know, you kind of need that little boost, but simultaneously it's like not ideal. Alright, so where are we? Remind me, we don't need a key to open these some of these the blue treasure chests, do we? Ah, figures. All right.
準備はいいか
All Now maybe I should spend too much time grinding. I don't know, this is probably the last mob I'll kill, and then we'll... before we head off to Cloud Coil Canyon.
油断するなよ
No, it's obviously it's getting a bit warm out there. Now we have to worry about, yeah, so warm that we got to worry about the drought. I mean, well, why do we have to wait until the summer before everybody's worried about the drought? I mean, it's been going on for like the last, I mean, you know, the last few years, last few decades. Why do we always have to wait before you know we do something about it, like long term, in terms of long term water conservation? But anyway, like you know, it's getting a little bit warmer out there. But strangely, for some reason, I don't know if it's just me getting used to the heat. I mean, or what? But this heat feels like nothing to me. I mean, you know, it's really nothing. I mean, I was over now Tucson. I can only wonder how bad it is in Tucson right now. Holy mackerel! I mean. Even when I was working there back in March and April, probably close to around mid-March is when it, you know, I felt, oh my goodness, heat really starting to bear down on us out here. I can only imagine how bad it is now. I mean, well, I don't have to imagine. I mean, the climate in Tucson and Las Vegas is very similar. I know enough to know that, you know, I sure as heck wouldn't want to be outside right now. Over here in Salt Lake, though, it's not too bad. But I'm tempered down on my running, though. I mean, before, you know, I used to be running at least 3 times a week. Now I haven't run in, like, 3 weeks, actually. I kind of held steadfast to this, Army Ranger, you know, this, PT plan that they have for preparing people for that. It's available on the Army site, the official site, and you know, you'd have your push-ups and sit-ups. You'd have, but you know, well, it doesn't have really a lot for legs in there. You know, I'll just have, you know, push-ups, sit-ups one day, pull-ups and back rows the next, and you know, mixed with at least cardio. With cardio, you could run, you could do all that, and it mixes it up every now and then. But I don't see anything, you know, and it does ruck march in at least once every week. I know I'll probably at some point get my own ruck again. You know what's strange is that even when I was in the big army, we didn't ruck. The last time I ruck marched was actually back in AIT. And oh god, did I hate it. Even AIT and basic training. I mean, but once I made it to the big army, you know, I was actually initially at a unit over in Stuttgart, Vaihingen, over in Patch Barracks, where, you know, hey, you're going to be expected to ruck march, so be sure to... And I'm like, okay, you know, I hate it, but I'll work on it. Next thing you know, I'm kicked over to another unit over in Wiesbaden. I'm kicked over to HHC. And the only thing I used my ruck for after that was collecting dust, essentially. Because I never ruck marched ever again after that. Ever. And now that I'm out of the army, well, I don't think but you know, once you get out of the army, you know, you find that things you hated there, you like them when you could choose when to do them and how. Like running, for instance. I mean, it's better when I don't have, you know, fucking superior bearing down on me about running and how fast, when, and, you know, waking up at, like, you know, at a certain time to do that. I mean, it's like, oh, god damn, give me a fucking break. But now, you know, I've gone around to enjoying, you know, doing PT, you know, and now that I do it for myself, now that I know how to do it. Now, you know, whether that's lifting, whether that's martial arts, whether that's running, whether that's, or just doing push-ups, sit-ups, and, you know, the One Punch Man stuff. You know, it's actually strange, so I was actually balding before I really got into physical fitness, so, you know, I'm like, you know, did it accelerate it, or did it, you know, but, you know, either way, you gotta make the best of what you got, I guess. We can save here, right? Or do we have to wait until we get there? So Cloud Coil Canyon's that way, and I think we've pretty much done as far as much as we can as far as... Unless, you know what, let's go over there and get that last treasure chest. Can we get it? And I see right now that Roland's hit points cannot be found. It's an IT joke. Come on. Can we get in there? Actually, can we get into the cave as well? We're gonna find it. One way or the other, we're gonna find out. But anyway, you know, once you get out of the army, the things you hated there, you know, rucking, running, and all that, you enjoy when you can choose when to do them and how. I remember these dungeons, I believe, like, I don't know if we can do it yet. At least we're gonna try to pick up some of the treasure chest that's in here. Cutlass, broadsword. What about Evan? Let me see. Yep, he's got better stuff than, so we don't have to read there. Maybe accessories. No, wait, no, that'd probably be a lot better on, what's his name? Okay, long range ring, let me see, oh no. Alright. I think we should be pretty optimized now. And we'll see what to do. No, well, I guess we can't do it yet. Alright. But really, aside from Yakuza Like a Dragon, this game here is probably one of the few role-playing games that I've enjoyed lately. Lately is in the last, like, 5 years. It kind of gives off the, you know, Final Fantasy core, you know, the core Final Fantasy / Final Fantasy IX feel, that vibe. Particularly in terms of the aesthetic. And of course, you have the obvious, you know, what is it? Is it the Studio Ghibli influence? I think they worked on the first one, which I actually have, but have yet to play. That's when you know you have too much disposable income at your hands. You know, you actually, when you have to wonder which games you purchased. And oh yeah, I bought this game a while back, but you know I just haven't played it yet. That's a telltale sign. I've actually had this for a while, but I've been meaning to play it again for the longest time. Had it on a different account. And that should do it for our playthrough for the time being. I might actually be back later on to, we might get Evan's Kingmaker later tonight, but for the time being, I think that, you know, I'm gonna go grab food, maybe, and then recharge, and it's back out into the grind. This, in case I don't see you again tonight, this is Jet Cola Can't Melt Steel Beams. I hope you had a great time watching this as I had playing it. And I'll see you next time when I see ya.